business and about to jump into another official thanks episode here. This one they all mean something to me. So I'm not gonna say one mean more than the other, but in this case, that's probably the situation here. Got my mom's gonna jump on, talk that talk, what I mean, just some of her experiences growing up in Newark, what have you there. Wait a second, man. Am I looking right? Yeah, I definitely gotta go get that beard trimmed up. I digress real quick, my bad. But yeah, just mom talk about her experiences, growing up in Newark and what have you there. But then obviously just get into some other heartfelt things here, man. Just, how much, my mom has meant to me obviously throughout my life. And that's what it's gonna be here. So hopefully, I mean, my verbal hallmark mahogany card here, just kind of just letting folks know here, we get to it.
Walaikum assalam. Can you see me?
Not yet. If you tap your screen, there might be like a camera icon. You just push. It might have a slash, like a red slash. You just have to just
All I
click.
see is record, red.
No, no, not the record.
And I
Well,
got 2 dots at the bottom.
hit the 2 dots and see what it says after you hit the 2 dots. Does anything pop up?
Okay. It says your microphone is unmuted. Your video is stopped.
Now hit the video.
Mine is speaking. Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you clearly. It's the video
Okay, it
part,
says Ibn is speaking.
right? And then we
I don't see no face though.
you don't see my face?
No, I did before. You want me to go back to the dots?
See something. Now what happens? Did something pop up on your
Okay,
phone?
it says the host has asked you to start the video. Start my video. So I hit
There you
that.
go. Yes.
Then it's got,
There you go.
again, done speaking.
Can you see me now?
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
I can see you and I can hear you.
Oh my God. Well, I
Is
want to
there-
know what you, I don't see.
Like in the corner, is there like a little square or something in the corner?
No, it's just the 2 dots still down here. How about, now I see the square. Okay, I see you now.
All right. I see you and I hear you.
You see me what?
I see you and I can hear you.
Oh, wait a minute. The darn thing went back off the video. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back. Why I lost you?
You might have. I know the phones could be a little sensitive. You might have tapped something. Let's
Okay,
see.
let's go back here.
There you go. There you go. Can you see me?
I could see you.
Oh, yeah, you good now. You going out tonight or today? I mean, I see.
Oh, listen, don't start. You better listen. I got to be listen. Don't don't start.
Oh man,
I'm going right where I gotta go. What's going on now? I hope this is not being recorded too.
We okay? We all right. Assalamu alaikum.
Sure.
No, we good.
Okay.
We good. Yeah. So again, like I said, when I just asked you about the whole, just growing up in Newark, this how was it? How was it for you?
Newark was beautiful until now with all this world and the uproar, but it was really beautiful. I came to New Jersey around 3 months old, 1955, still in my mom's arms, brother and sister down there at my mom's side.
You wrote some notes?
Excuse me?
Looking at some notes?
No, I'm talking to you right now. But like I said, it was beautiful.
So you came up and where'd you guys live when you came? You remember?
When we first got to New Jersey, I believe we moved with some cousins over on Avon and Bergen Street.
Okay.
So we stayed there for a minute. Then we moved over to Hillside Avenue, I believe. And from there, the main address was Waverly Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
We stayed on Waverly Avenue for years. I went to grammar school at Waverly Avenue Grammar School back in 1960, graduated from there. Then I went on to West Kenny Junior High School, graduated from there. Then I went on to West Side from there, West Side High School.
Rough Riders, right?
I beg your pardon?
Rough Riders, I think that's their nickname,
Oh
I believe.
yes, that's right. Still
Yeah,
Rough Rider. And it
yeah.
was a blessing. I graduated a whole year early because I had enough credit. So I got up out of there in 72.
Hmm.
So it was like I said, everything was beautiful. Just this day and time we living in now is just crazy.
What about just playing and having friends and all that stuff in the neighborhood? How was that for you?
Oh, I have one main friend, Anies Valentine. She's been in my life for I'm 65. She's been in my life for 60 years. So we
Hmm.
stay in touch. We talk every day. And then I have my sister Bashir, been in my life since junior high school, who's my god sister. So I still have those two. Those are my hearts, my
How's,
long life, forever friends. That's what you call friends for life.
how's granddaddy and grandma in regards to letting you go out and play and just hang out and be a child? They allowed you to be a kid.
Oh yeah, we enjoyed. My dad, he was a professional barber. He was self-employed. He's from day one. He's always been a barber. And my mom was a seamstress. So, like I said, they let us go out. We did what we had to do.
Hmm.
We had those strict rules. You had to come in by the time the street light came on. If you didn't come in, my mother was howling out the window. Everybody's name. If we didn't get in at a certain time, she came downstairs with her belt.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
knew when the street lights came on, we had to be in the house.
Hmm.
The series back then. See, these kids don't know nothing about the street lights and coming in at a certain time because they're in right now, so they're missing all the good childhood years. So we got a
Yeah.
chance to play hopscotch, jump rope. We had a singing group, Anias and I. That year we all sang.
What
We
was the
had
name
good
of it?
times.
See, I didn't even know about that. What
So
was the name of the group? Supreme
don't ask me the
Cartoons?
name.
What was it?
My grandson just asked me the same thing. I can't remember, but it was three of us. We guess we was the fake Supremes. I can't
Oh,
remember the name. We going too far back.
you was
But
the lead singer. Let me guess. You was the Diana Ross of the crew, or
I beg your pardon?
you was the Diana Ross of the singing group?
Yeah, I think I was a soprano. It was beautiful because back then we
Yeah,
had the talent shows. We would go to West Kenny Junior High School and you had talent shows, and you had quarantine nights where you would hang out at West Kenny Junior High School in the basement, and we had the little black light, the red lights.
yeah.
It was good times.
Interesting. They called it actually back then quarantine nights. That's what they called it back then.
Yes, yes, we had good times. Yes, it was. I don't remember. I think it might have been on a Saturday night. And then we had the Phil House that was across the street from West Kenny Junior High School. That's where everybody else had parties too. We would have parties there on the weekend. We called it the Utterman's Phil.
Okay, okay. Nah,
It's no longer there now. They have the private homes over there. They tore everything down. But those were the good days.
yeah. How about high school? How was high school for you at West Side?
High school was good. I was a cheerleader. Well, I
Hmm.
went out for it, but I ran track. That was another thing.
Yeah,
So we had good
I
times.
remember seeing those pictures, the track pictures.
I beg your pardon?
Now I remember the track picture. I remember one or two of them
Yes,
I
I
saw.
did. I did cross country in a 100-yard dash.
Hmm.
That was back and that was in junior high. I started off in junior high school at West Kenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were like I said, some good days, real good days, good times.
How about those early '70s? I know you just graduated high school, but just how was it in Newark in the '70s? How was it?
It was good. It
Hmm.
was good. Like I said, we got a chance to have a social life. We got a chance to hang out. We had our proms and everything. And we would have a little, like I said, the quarantine parties on the weekend. So we had a social life. These kids is missing all of that today. They can't get out and do none of this. And it's so sad.
Yeah.
So, but I never regret. The only thing I regret for us when I graduated, I wanted to go to FIT in New York.
Yeah.
By me being a baby, it was New York. My mother didn't want to hear that. She figured it was too far. So I went
Hmm.
to Berkeley College. It
Okay.
was in East Orange. But after I seen it wasn't what I wanted to do with them, I really wanted to go to FIT. I ended up leaving there and I started working in an insurance company as an insurance specialist. It was up in East Orange. I'll never forget one of my first jobs. So that's started off my first career. I dealt with insurance policies and everything. I end up after that maybe like a year or so later, I end up having my big man who I'm talking to,
Yeah.
my special number one. And we got married, your dad and I, and we had a good life together. Then a year later, 2 years later, we ended up having baby girl,
Hmm.
and life just kept going on, and we moved on. Everything's you are who you are today, which is a strong Black man. And I appreciate you. I love you to the most, and Misty too. So
Yeah.
life just continued on.
Cool. Cool. It's interesting. You get to the 74s and fives and sixes here. Just kind of to get you on to the Zoom call. Actually, I wanted to obviously hear about your experiences. As far as growing up in Newark, but there's also another reason too. Um, I've been doing this as far as for a little bit now. I just this little project I got going on. It's called Official Thanks, and I just wanted to
Or what?
official thanks. And
Okay.
with that being said, just wanted to thank you. Just again, without you, I mean, there's no me. That's just right from the beginning. As far as taking a chance. You know, having this child. As far as with me, and I think it was just even since then. I think I've never wanted for anything. As far as just going on, no matter what you had to go through and everything in regards to just your life. And don't think it hasn't gone unnoticed. Just throughout my life. Sometimes later on, as adults or late teenagers, you start connecting the dots. You start seeing things in regards to things that you've sacrificed. I mean, you mentioned the Fashion Institute in New York here, and I know that was give or take. That has always been a passion of yours in regards to sewing and fashion and what have you. There, I mean, look at you now. This is you just hanging out on a Saturday with the glasses and the jewelry and the yeah, look at yeah. So it hasn't changed, years later. But I just say that to say, just but also even back then, I know you put things to the side for me, and Missy a couple of years later. And like I said, I'm not naive to that at all. And I think it's just growing up, just seeing things in regards to just what you had to do, the multiple jobs, things that, like I said, I didn't have to go without. And that's obviously, huge, huge thanks to you and Abu here. But also I've noticed, I knew throughout the years in regards to just, even having to pawn your jewelry, having to do all little different things to make sure tuition was paid, make sure them lights was on, things just having to do other stuff here that just the sacrifices, that you made for us, as far as in regards to that. And it does, like I said, just doesn't go unnoticed here. Being sick, from the Sudafeds to the Vicks to the Hall's vapor in the room that probably never even got me cured, but it was something that we all had to do. Throwing the Vicks on everywhere from my face to my chest. You know, Sudafed to death. Just everything and just whatever had to be done. Chicken pox, whatever the case is, just making sure that I was all right, and then even sacrificing, you know, um, having us go to school, in the town next door to give us a good head start. I know things didn't work out, ultimately, obviously getting caught or what have you there, but that's still a sacrifice you made as a parent. Like, you wanted your children to, get the foundation laid educationally, in
Hmm.
another school system that you thought may have been better than the town than Orange than when we lived in. But, even ultimately going back to Orange, you know, um, even you guys made sure, like, even in the summers with the camps, having to attend like little summer programs before even going over to camp a couple of summers. Um, Traveling, I know our big trip was to, Atlantic City was like, that was like hours away for us. That felt like we was going to a whole nother planet. That was like our thing. I mean, as far as to go down, but even with that, I was still family, that we went to go see. And I think the list just goes on and on. And I think even with the school piece, even sending me back to Montclair, but in this case to Immaculate, and then obviously with a tuition attached to it, just I know there were times that I got pulled into the monies. They didn't get their money that month yet, but ultimately it got paid. So I always looked at it, even with immaculate, even looking at it back now, my style is worth millions, so they all right. you know, as far as just me stepping foot, as far as in that school here. And like I said, I mean, I learned a lot actually being there, a whole lot of thing here, a lot of stuff there. But I think just the foundation came from you and I, Boo, but more particularly, I'm talking to you, and I think just even with that, like I said, we never had to go without. Whether it was the latest coat that was out from, a Sherlin to a starter jacket to an 8 ball jacket to even rocking your sheepskin, just just simple things, sneakers. Always had the latest sneakers. You know what I mean? Again, like none of that. That's just a small piece to the big picture as far as like what you've done for me. And like I said, and even with the college and all this other stuff, this thing that you sacrificed, even um getting me a car. My car went out, you made it no problem. Like, here, take mine, and you didn't even bat an eye. Back then it's just like I was just so happy to be like getting a car. Maybe I didn't thank you enough, but like I said, just little things like that, like just having to do without to make sure your children have. And I think one of your your go-to phrases is two things you'll mess with: my children and my money. You know, that I know that's kind of like one of your go-to sayings here, and there's a lot of truth to that. And I think even with all that being said here, like I said, you've held it down. You've been in the complex as far as Town for, you know, 45 plus years. You know,
Mhm.
from one spot in over the road now to the townhouses. You know, but I just think still in all, and as far as just plugging away, and everybody knew, when you were around. I know it's the same with Shades on the set. Shades on the set. But I think even with that, I made sure I adapt. I stole a whole bunch of that stuff. You made sure we was out, we was right. You making sure like we didn't look crazy or whatever the case may be. And I think even with your own life, I mean, you did things your way. You've done things your way. Nobody necessarily had to like it or do like it. You know, that's their problem. But you've done things, like I said, your way. And I think even as my mom is things that I didn't agree with that you've done, or have done. But I think the one thing I would never not be in agreement with, as far as you being my mom and making sure that I was taken care of, I was fed, I had a roof over my head. I was able to go to school. I didn't skip a beat when it was time for me, as far as to have all the things I needed as a child, and to transition into adulthood here. So, and that's one thing that's not even up for argument, because I have like zero complaints whatsoever about that, because like I said, you made sure that I was okay. And even to this day, here and there, still being your son, but you still sliding off, you know, clothes for me, what have you here, even though I think I got $1 or $2 to buy a pair of jeans, but you make sure, you know, you try to, still infuse your style in me, no matter what, but it's cool and it's all good and it's all good. And I think, like I said, so part of this is just, again, like I said, I'll always be your booby, and I
Right.
just want to, and again, I just wanted to say, just thank you for everything, like I said, and I know, people have come and go, you know, and I know, just in your life here, you just being the last left within your family, as far as, brother and sister and mom and father are gone, and I know, like I say, and you're still standing here. I know Bashir is around the corner, and but it's still in all, like I said, I just wanted to again just take this opportunity, like to say thank you. I've expressed my gratitude throughout the years, but again, I think you can never stop expressing, how much somebody means to you, or what the case may be here. And like I said, I just just want to say thanks. I mean, you being officially you, helped me become officially me. And like I said, without you, I'm not even sitting here. I'm not even born. So, but I just wanted to say thank you, mom.
Well, I want to
I know,
thank
I know,
you.
I know, I know that's a mouthful, but like I said,
I beg your pardon.
I said I know it was a mouthful. I just said,
Oh, yes.
but I wanted to say thank you.
Well, I do thank you and I appreciate you. And it's just a blessing to be interviewed by my son. I mean, I thought my interview days was over. I'm getting ready to retire real soon. Only thing I'm going to have, I guess, is my ex interview. But Allahu Akbar, this is a blessing.
Uh,
65 years, and I'm being interviewed by my big man, number
it's
one.
not even an interview. I'm not calling it no interview. We conversating.
Excuse
We
me?
conversating. So I won't call it no interview. We conversating.
Oh, okay. Conversating, but you got me on the spot. You record me. I don't know where this might end up, but
I
it's
mean,
been a blessing.
it's for the
You
world to
have been.
see. It's for the world to see. You, my mom, they need to know that. Wherever it does go, and and I think that was just my way of just, one reason for me to be doing this with everybody is just kind of like, you know, you're my day in and day out hero. I don't need nobody on television. I don't need a movie star to be my hero. You're my day in and day out hero here. You've been in my life. You've never left. And like I said, and that's for the world. They need to know that, or just even just you and I. Like I said, I think, people don't get their kudos until somebody, talking about somebody over a eulogy or whatever the case is. So I think it's just one of those things here. Like I say, like I say, you're my day in and day out hero, and I just want you to know that and recognize that.
Well, like I said, the blessing is you accomplished everything. I might didn't complete and go to FIT, but I do have a career with New Jersey Transit, and I've been blessed to have you and Missy and both your two good kids. I never had any problems whatsoever. You always listened and you obeyed, and you always reached your goal. And it's a plus with your family. You're doing the same thing with Nyla, and Missy's doing the same thing with Sophia. So that's the blessing right there. So God has been good to me, and God has been good to everybody, all of us. It's just been a blessing to
Absolutely.
have.
And again, I'm not going to keep you, but I just wanted to grab somebody for you here. You know who this person
Oh,
is?
baby girl. I can't wait to see my baby girl. How are you? Uh-oh, I don't hear you, Nyla.
Uh-oh. Hold
Something.
on 1 second. She can't hear you. I'm gonna give me 1 second, mom. Give me 1 second. I done messed up here. Give me 1 second. Hey, mom, can you hear me? Mom, can you hear
I
me?
could hear you. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
hold on 1 second. I'm putting these headphones on now so she can hear you. Go ahead.
Baby girl, how are you? I don't hear you, Nyla. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, how you doing?
Good.
I can't wait to see you and hug you and give you a big kiss. So I have to do it virtually, give you a big hug. Ah, mm.
How?
It's funny. Where's mommy?
um,
We are
she's at the other house.
Oh, okay. Well,
do these over
what you,
in my other house on my third floor. I got a little setup here.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you hanging out with our boo, of course. So we're gonna have to get together real soon. This is just too much.
What do you say? Okay.
I miss you, love you.
Okay.
Love you too.
Okay, so we'll have to talk later, all right?
Okay.
Very good. You have a great day and be safe.
Okay, you too.
Yes, we'll do.
What do you say?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam, baby girl. Oh, don't
I'm
choke her,
okay.
Ibn. She still got the cord around it.
Nah, I ain't no
Don't you
choking.
choke my baby.
I don't want no problems. I don't need nobody coming to the house. Nobody I ain't choking.
That's right. You work for diapers too. We
We
don't need
all,
any problems.
nah, we good. We good. You know what I mean? I know how to get.
Okay.
I know how to get around all that. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So is that it for today?
yeah, if you wanted to be it, like I said, we good. Like I said, I just wanted to, like I said, no, like I said, just really just say thank you and no, no, you're appreciated and like I said, I love you and just again, thank you
You
for
more than
everything.
welcome.
Thank
I
you.
love you even more. And you always, that was my job to give you more than what I had, you and Missy. So now you're taking my job and passing it on to Nyla so you can give her more than what you have. And you have a lot. Nyla have some big shoes she got to fill. Between
Uh,
you and her mom, Colleen, she'll be good. She's going to be our next president, lady president. She's gonna go past vice president, go right to president.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're gonna see what happens here. Like I said, for now, she gotta just do what she need to do. So absolutely.
Just
No.
stay in prayer and we're gonna be all right.
You just want to look at yourself, don't you? You just want to sit here and look at yourself. You want to sit here and look at
She's
yourself.
sitting there look like she dancing.
Oh, she been dancing. Yeah.
You
Oh,
miss your
man,
dance classes and the Y and everything?
Gigi might actually miss your dance classes.
Are you missing your dance classes?
I had to talk.
I know. So you in the house doing some moves, making some new moves?
What do you say?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to stay in practice
You say okay?
so you can be ready
Okay.
when it's back open. Okay.
You say okay?
Okay.
So
All righty. Well, you have a great rest of the day,
you say
and
you
we
too?
will talk.
You.
All right, and you can put your sweatsuit on back on now.
I still have. I got my bottoms on.
Oh, all right. Nah, well,
I'm half sweat down, but listen, I just had to be ready for my babies, the big man and the little baby girl.
nah, no problem. We're good. So
All righty. We'll talk later on.
Nyla, what do you say? Did you knock
Love
it
you
off?
guys. Love you. Love you.
All right,
Send you
love you
some
too.
Love you
virtual
too.
hugs.
Oh,
Okay.
all
Talk
right.
to you. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Yeah, so definitely a little episode, with moms. Moms is always appreciated. I mean, without mom there's no me. When there's no me, possibly there's no Nyla who's sitting right here, just laughing away at
Okay.
me. I don't know.
So,
What are you trying to say?
do one with my mom now, this instant.
Oh, she want her mom up on this. We'll catch her. We'll catch her, but we're about to
For
sign
her
off
birthday?
now. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But what we do, we put our hands over our heart. That means we feel you. So
We don't. We sing songs every day. Exercise people.
that's what it is. You heard it from her. Exercise every day. So until then, official thanks. On to the next one. Peace.